Hey, Ruthie.
Hey,
All right,
how are
let's.
you?
I'm doing okay tonight. Let's see if we can get this live in our groups or if we have to try to do something different.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to work. So we will just do it like we've done it in the past. Let's see. All right.
Is it going for you?
I It's not connecting, but I shared it from the main page.
Okay. I think
Mhm.
mine's connected.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. This is our last one together, Ruthie. How you feeling about that?
A little sad.
I know,
I've got used to the Monday night at 8.
right?
What about you?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm a little sad that this is coming to an end, but that means that our sale is so much closer.
That means
So
almost
we,
go time.
yep, we only have a couple of weeks left. So if you are still thinking about selling with us, go on and make the decision now, if you're going to sell with us or not, so you can go ahead and get everything tagged and ready for our event. And mine is July 31st. The sale dates are July 31st through August 2nd, with July 30th being pre-sale. How about you, Ruthie?
Yeah, our sale starts on July 29th through August 2nd, and then our pre-sale day is on July 29th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, and if you have signed up to sell, make sure that you've scheduled your drop off appointment, because
Yes.
it is a two-step process. So you have to schedule that drop off appointment before you're all the way set. So,
Yeah, and there's still time for you to catch up. So if
yeah,
you want to consign, there's still time.
there's still time for you to do it. And basically, all the tagging is really the same once you get the hang of it, right? You
Right.
just, there may be a couple pieces that might give you a little bit of trouble, but as far as like how to exactly do it, but if you ask questions in the consigner groups, reach out to us, then we can also help you to, tell you the best way to maybe tag something, or
Right.
if you're having pricing questions, you can always ask those questions in the consigner group as well.
Hmm. Yep, same for us. So you can call, text, ask in the group. Somebody will
Hmm.
get back to you.
Right.
Yeah, once you get your groove, then it's really easy.
Hmm. Yeah, I always tell people it's like riding a bike. The first time, there may be some tears, you know, but after that,
Yeah,
it's smooth sailing. You got it for the rest of your life. Once you get the
right.
hang of it, it is, it's
Hmm.
nothing. It's just getting into the groove, the
Right.
tagging groove.
The tag and
Um,
groove.
yeah.
And it might be some tears again if you wait to the last minute after you know what you're doing, like I seem to do. You wait
Yes.
to the last minute, yeah, it might be some tears then.
So
But at least then
that's
you know what you're doing. It's just, my own fault that you waited so late.
right. Yes. So that's a good time to say, make sure you start tagging. Don't wait until the weekend before the sale to tag. Start tagging now. Things happen in life, with life, that might throw you off. And if you have decided you're gonna tag the weekend before the sale, things might come up to where you can't do it,
Right.
or also technology and things like that go down. So make sure you are tagging. An easy way to do that is to tag 9 items a day. You get
Mhm.
9 items tag them. When they print out, when the tags print out, prints 9 tags to a page. So that's an easy way to, just hold yourself accountable to 9 items each day. It's really easy to do. It's not a whole lot of effort that you have to put into doing 9 items a day. If you're feeling brave, if you're feeling like you can do more, then definitely do more than that. But that's a good way if you're just trying to start. And make sure you get yourself ready for the sale. That's a good way to start. Okay. Well, anything else, Ruthie, before we get started? I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you hear? I have like a little ding ding, like a little noise coming from my.
Okay, yeah.
Here, okay. Let me. Let me just.
Okay.
Let me disconnect that. Yeah, my computer has been. I don't know, it's not recognizing one of these drives, so I'll just disconnect it so it's not distracting. All right. Well, we can go. Well, it's still doing it. Okay. I'll just get rid of it. We can jump into the tag.
All right, let's jump in. So tonight we're doing bedding, decor, and Mommy Mart.
Yes.
Yes. So do you have bedding? I can jump in with bedding.
Go ahead. I have a couple bedding items, but they might be kind of the same as yours. So
okay. Yes, I have mostly just blankets. So this is tagged. I kind of just folded it how I kind of envision it being on the rack, maybe like a little rectangular type of fold, and then I put the tag here where the shopper can still see it. Do you all hang your bedding, or what do you do with your bedding?
Most of our bedding is on the table.
Okay.
But we will hang some of it. So it can come in either way. We will hang what needs to be on a hanger, on a hanging rack. But we also have a table where we will stack up bedding. So they can come in either way. With I don't know which I thought it was. I'm sorry, I thought it was one particular drive that was doing that, and it must be another one because it's still doing it. And I can't disconnect the other ones, so I'm sorry. We have to bear with that noise. But
yeah, that's how we we usually hang like the blankets and such. So ours can come in either way for this sale because we are actually gonna put a table out where we have some of those because like the bigger blankets like this that can just go on the table. The thing that mostly we will probably just keep on the hangers is the sheets and things like that, like the actual sheets, not the blankets and comforters. But yeah, so that's something that we're gonna see how that works this time. So yeah, you can bring yours in either way. We'll probably have a mix. We always have a full rack, top and bottom of bedding. So we're not gonna get rid of that. So some might be still hung, and then as it clears out, we might move to all table or all on the rack. But it's still definitely we'll have some hanging. So for something like this, if I don't have, like the pants hanger, I'm all out of those. So usually what I do, I'll like just we use boot clips. So when I get to the venue, then we'll just clip it to the top of the hanger like this. We have millions of boot clips, so do like that.
Yep. And if you had a safety pin large enough, depending on the thickness of that blanket, you could use that to clip it, right? Yeah, a lot of ours will come in like that. I have a couple of little fitted sheets here. So this is a set, and one of them is still in the wrapper hadn't been opened. The other one has been. And so I just folded them up and put them in just a little Ziploc. This is a little Ziploc that I had from something else. So I like to reuse if I can reuse stuff
Mm-hmm.
around the house. I like to reuse it, so I'm sticking it in there, and I'm going to put the tag on the back of it, and just describe what's in there. So that's the way that it can be done as well. I also have some other little crib sheets that I would again just fold them and make sure that people can kind of see them,
Mm-hmm.
and either put them in a bag or put them. Um, I've seen where people will take them and bundle them like this with curling ribbon or some type of string, and then just
Mm-hmm.
use safety pin to put the tag on there and just keep it out like that. So that's all I have for bedding. We only accept through twin size. I'm not sure if you guys have a limit
Yeah, we do to full size.
to full size. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So make sure that you are checking your individual location, the consigner guide,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
for any limits. I know we have some bedding limits as well. So check the consigner guides to help you with those limits in bedding, mommy mart,
Mm-hmm.
um, teen clothing, and all those different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As far as mommy mart, we sell or we accept things like Keurigs,
Mm-hmm.
crickets, any type of little small appliance,
Mm-hmm.
little table lamps that are more for like living room or
Yeah, like
bigger room.
decorative type of. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Things that are not for the kids' room. We've had some stools and things. What are some other things that you guys kind of see in Mommy Mart?
I see a lot of baskets, like the cute little, organizational type baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Like hair curlers, things like
Yes.
that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's the spot. That's why the first spot I go to when I get a moment.
Yes. And also, I believe the same way for you guys, Ruthie, but although it's called Mommy Mart, we take things for dads too.
Yeah,
We
we
have.
actually our sign says Mommy Mart and Daddy Depot because we want to get
Hmm.
that out. So anything for the grown up. Oh, we
Yeah.
have a question. Can you sell consumables in Mommy Mart, brand new, never open? I think it's
Was consumables like as in food items? I'm assuming.
maybe they mean food. We don't take any food. Yeah,
No
I don't think
food.
any JBF does food.
No food, no medicines,
No formula.
formula. We don't take any of those things. Anything like that that has an expiration date on it, we would not accept any of those. That's a great question.
Yep, good question.
Um, and what else? I'm just looking at that. I see all the people in the chat.
I
You
was I forgot to click it for a minite until I saw the little thing. I was like, oh, we might have some questions. But yeah, so our mommy Mart, yeah, anything that you might would give like as a gift or just anything that
Mhm,
a mom or dad, a parent would
mhm.
enjoy for themselves.
Yeah, and we'll take unopened, unused like lotions and things
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Hmm.
We'll take that as far as you know, mommy mart, daddy mart. Maybe some tools and things for dad.
Tools,
Um,
wallet.
um,
Um,
wallets. Oh my goodness, why is the name escaping me? Coolers.
oh yeah, cooler. Uh-huh.
Coolers, things like that
Yeah.
are all acceptable in Mommy Mart. So I have like a little room decor here.
Oh.
Um, so this would be something that could go into Mommy Mart. So it's a room decor for your wall. So that's something that could go into Mommy Mart. And just with Mommy Mart, make sure that you are pricing it to sell. You're reducing it Yeah, just make sure that that Mommy Mart stuff is ready to sell.
Yep, price to
Hmm.
sale for sure.
Hmm. Um, I also have this can go. This is for boys room decor. So something like this, you could sell things like this. If you had something like this that was more adult, you could use that in Mart. But yeah, this, you're just take it and attach the tag with the string here, or there's some surface area that you can maybe attach that tag to.
Yeah, can I sell a queen size sheet set in Mommy Mart? For us, yeah, we would take the queen size sheet set for Mommy Mart. What
Okay.
about you?
And for Sugarland, we would not. We would it would have to be a twin. Yeah, twin size for us. So, what other questions do you guys have? We don't have a whole lot of really, let me ask, do you have any other thing to show? I think that was it.
Well, I
Oh,
have this one. It's a vase. I'm not gonna pull it out because it's like a lot of styrofoam trying to protect the um. It's like a plastic. What do you call it? I forgot, but it's plastic because we don't do any glass. But what I'm gonna do when I get the tag on, it's brand new. When I get the tag, I'm actually gonna print a picture of what it looks like, just
okay.
so the shopper can see and they won't have to try to open it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put the just like a little, 2 by 2 or so picture, and then the tag next to it, just so they can see what they are purchasing without lots of people coming by and continuing to open the box.
Okay. Yeah. So I think tonight we don't have as much to show as far as how to tag the items, because like I said, most of the time it's kind of redundant. It's the same
Right.
same for tagging. But we're here for any questions that you might have with tagging, um, or questions as far as Mommy Mart or room decor. I'm pulling up the consigner's guide just to see if there's anything else that maybe we missed, that we need to go through. Anybody have any other questions? It's good to bundle also when you're doing what do I do, like the sheet sets and things like that. It's good to bundle these and not to have just one. It's good to do those bundles there. So, any other tips you got, Ruthie?
That's all I have.
Okay. Again, make sure all of your things are clean, that they are compliant. Check our safety website for recalls. That's safety.jbfsale.com. Check those for recalls. You do have to have a crib waiver if you're selling a crib, a car seat waiver if you're selling a car seat or a booster seat. I think last week I may have said a base. If I did, I meant a booster seat. But make sure that you have those waivers. If you don't print them out, that's fine. We have them on site, but don't leave from drop off without completing a waiver for your car seat or your crib. Um,
I have a question. How should I tag items that have lots of lace?
ooh.
I would say put it in a bag. Well, depending on what it is, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and then just
Yeah.
tape the tag on the outside.
Hmm. But what about dresses? Because I know we have a lot of dresses
Oh
that
yeah.
come that are very lacy
Hmm.
and and is sometimes kind of difficult. I try to find something on the inside to tag it to,
Hmm.
but if not, I just try to find where there like the little gaps in the
Right.
lace for a dress.
Or even clip
Um,
it to the hanger and then maybe clip the tag um,
hmm.
on the hanger, but make sure the item is secured too, so that you don't lose the item with
Yeah.
the tag still on the hanger.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Tiffany asked if there are any just looking, there was like an automatic response, looks
Mhm.
like, on one of the questions. Tiffany was asking about the item limits, and so I know Tiffany consigns with JBF Sugarland, so I'll go over those item limits that we have. For maternity, it's 10 tags. Teen clothing is 20 tags per gender, so 20 boys, 20 girls for teens. Bedding and blankets is 10 tags, so that's why it's really good, right, for this category to use the bundles, because you can, if you have like, say, three or two
Mhm.
sheets, this is just one. If you're, selling these together, that's just one tag. So 10 tags for bedding and blankets. Mommy Mart is 5 tags for us. um, Stuffed animals is 5 tags, has to be licensed, and Mommy Mart for us must be reduced. So those are our item limits. Ruthie, how about you
Yeah.
guys?
For us, our mommy mart is 25 tags. Same for kids room decor. So again, for the kids room decor, if you're doing like sheets and things like that, it would have to be up to full size to be put on the floor with the kids items. Um, and then again, Mommy Mart, Daddy Depot, 25 tags. And then we do have a limit on our teen clothing. So that's 15 tags per gender. So that would be 30 tags total. So 15 girls, 15 boys, and then 30 total.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then I wanted to also say that balloons, I'm not sure if we talked about it when we went over, when we were talking about like craft items for balloons. If you're selling something that has balloons in it, a party pack or whatever, balloons have to be in their original
Mhm.
packaging. That is like a JBF.
Manufacturer package. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. So if you have balloons, they have to be in the original package. um what else? Mommy Mart, like if you have, little kitchen utensils, things like that, you can sell those things. Again, no glass for us. We're on concrete, and things get broken, fall off the table, get hit, and so we don't accept any glass. So even just double check like your picture frames and things like that, so that you don't bring one that has a glass insert in it. So that, and then like some of the ceramic stuff that's breakable.
Hmm.
Candles. What about used candles? Can you take used candles?
That would be our only exception for the glass thing, but we haven't had any candles. But
Okay.
we would take the candles.
You would take a
Yeah.
candle in glass, but not used, right? We don't take any used candles. One that's already been
Yeah,
burnt.
ours has to be completely unused. We don't want anything, like an inch left in the little, yeah.
So yeah, things that are like, baby shower gifts. I think you were talking about baskets and things like
Hmm.
that. We can take those things in Mommy Mart. Um, clocks that have like a plastic face.
Hmm.
Those things. Stanley cups.
Yeah,
Those
Stanley
type of things.
cups. Hmm. Your
Um,
big decorative, like the throw pillows for like the couch or
yes.
wherever on your bed. We take
Mm-hmm.
those.
Yep.
Mhm.
Um, I really think that's it. I'm just trying to make sure this is our last one together.
I know.
Just giving the people everything that they need before we end this live. But Ruthie and I both will be doing lives in our individual groups
Mhm.
after today, giving you more sales specific stuff for each area. So you haven't seen the last of us.
It's the last of us together for the sale season.
Yes.
Oh, you have a question? Are candles in glass accepted in Sugarland?
No, we try to stay away from any glass because again, it gets broken in like more than you would think. So we don't accept any glass. But if it's in the tin, I know like a lot of the candles will come in like the metal tins. Those would be accepted, but not in glass. Mac asks, can we get a little song? A goodbye song. um, let's see. I think that's it. I'm like I said, I'm just kind of looking over um the
I think a
seller's guide.
Sugarland consigner asked for a link for helping at the sale.
Oh yeah, there's a link to help at the sale. Let me put it in. Yeah, and the schedule is out. That's a great question, actually, because if you have not signed up to help at the sale, we always need help with inspection and sorting. Those are definitely like our biggest ones. But yeah, the schedule is up and it's out, and we definitely need help. So please sign up to help at the sale.
Yep. Same for Spring Hill. We have quite a few shifts left, especially in the middle of the week. So
Mhm.
if you're available that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but then there are a few for our setup and sort days as well. So go to your portal and then you can sign up there.
Mhm. Yeah, so I just dropped the link in for JBF Sugarland for our application, and then once you do that, then I will set you up on our scheduling site, and then you can pick your shifts there. So that's a great question. Anything else, guys? These are some good questions coming in. I'm glad we can see them because, like, I know when I go live in my consigner group by myself, like it doesn't show for
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason. Most of the times, it doesn't show the questions. So it's great to be able to see these questions live.
Any other questions? Are you ready to end with the little song request?
No, absolutely
Like,
not.
yeah.
I am not a singer, and I think my voice has gotten worse in the last like year or so. Like even when I'm like trying to sing along to the radio, I'm like, oh my goodness, what? Like what happened to the little bit of voice I had? So no, absolutely
No,
not.
sorry.
Okay, can we get somebody to tell us oh, let's see. I have no idea why
Just automatically replying.
yes, I did set up like a automatic thing today, like if certain keywords were put
Oh, so
in.
they asked, is there toys for kids?
um
So do you mean if we sell toys?
I think that might be the question.
But yes, if that's the question, yeah, definitely both sales.
Hmm. Definitely, we do take and accept toys. If you go back,
Or maybe is there a limit? Maybe that's what they're asking.
we have no limits for
Yeah,
toys.
no limits for toys for us either.
Yeah. And if you're just curious as far as how to tag toys, if you go back, I think it was the second one that we did. The second tagging with friends that we did was for toys. I'll see if I can pull it and put it in here. But there's no limits for toys. But if you're going to sell toys, then definitely just take a look at how to keep them together, make sure all the pieces are there. Um, yeah. So, any other questions? I was gonna say about the giveaway for this week. Maybe we could do one for our last
Our last live.
Yeah, thank you. Our last live together, we can do another giveaway in our individual groups. And
Hmm.
so, can you guys tell us what have you enjoyed? Learning about the most during these lives. Have they been helpful for you? Just give us a little bit of feedback,
Hmm.
and then we'll pull from our individual groups for a prize.
Yep, and just comment under the post that's shared in your respective consigner group.
Yeah, yeah, because we like to get some feedback. Let that lets us know how we're doing and if there's things that need to change. Because we do this twice a year,
Hmm.
as far as the tagging lives and things like that. So we want to make sure that we are giving you what you want and what you need. So
Hmm.
we enjoy the feedback. So I think that's it, Ruthie.
I think so.
I do want to cry. I don't have a song, but I'm like, boo-hoo.
But we'll be back next sale season. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Oh, thank you, Amy. Amy said all the tips were so helpful.
Thanks,
Amy, you gave
Amy.
us some tips too. So we appreciate that.
I guess you had all the tips. What was it for the books, I believe?
Yeah, books, and then like the we were talking about how to get the hair for the
Oh yeah, the hair for the dolls.
dolls.
Before
So
they have a
you
wild night out.
yes. So I am going to find the link to the live that we did with tagging toys, and I'll drop it in here. Um, Mac, maybe you can come in and sing.
Hmm. With
You can
Mac
sing.
and
It's so
John.
hard to say goodbye.
Yeah,
Um,
Mac and John, they can do that.
yes, they can do a duet. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. Yeah, each JBF location is different. Even within the Houston Metro, we have several locations, and we all have a little something that's different. So it's always good to get familiar with what your individual sale, what their guidelines are, um, and and for that particular season, because seasons.
And I'll take with me the memories. To
I
be.
guess
Oh.
Macy is coming to join you. She's coming to sing.
There we go.
Macy, were you gonna join in?
You gonna sing? Oh,
It's
she gonna
so
leave on that one.
hard to say goodbye to
Okay.
yesterday.
All right. Push him off the stage.
Woo,
Take the stage
thank
left.
you.
My son would get in on it.
Okay. So okay, everybody is going crazy because it is the
Uh-huh.
last live, I guess.
All the special guests.
I'm a special guest. All right. So that's it. Before anything else crazy goes on.
Right. Before my dog or somebody else burst in here. But all right.
Oh my goodness, I have tears coming out. All right. Thank you all. I will
Thank you. Any questions, just post in the group.
yes. All right. Amy, I can't see what that I can't tell what that emoji is. But I can once we get off, I can see it. All right. Bye y'all.
Okay, bye. Bye.